every day we be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow, and you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day, we be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow, and you gon' hear us on the radio when I'm spitting all these rhymes.
Let's get ready to rumble. What's up, fellas? This is Coach KK, also known as Coach Kenny Catfish. I'm here for you guys again. Um, my job is to get you going down the field, navigating first down after first down, because this is a 10-yard fight. We don't do tricks and gimmicks. We move in a methodical simulation football style type of manner. We don't do one play touchdowns. We don't take advantage of the AI, manipulate this, that, and the third. Real football, the closest we can get to real football. So here we go, orchestrating from the spread playbook. This is volume 2.5. Okay, we've done volume 2.0 before. This is volume 2.5 with a little bit of added mixture. If you look at these formations right here, the spread halfback weak, starting with that, and the tight open, you can see it looks like a 2x2 type of formation. These are 2x2 sets, right? We call it spread sets with formation shifting. If you see number 85, he's in the slot. That's the tight end. He kind of works as a slot receiver, just like on the doubles Y flex offset and the spread flex. Okay. Also the double stack. We kind of focus the video around those. With the halfback base and stuff like that. The 2x2 sets, and this is at the end of the spread playbook. Okay, like the last few formations at the end of the spread playbook. Now we're going to go to the beginning of the spread playbook, and we've covered some of those sets before, some of those spread sets, but we didn't go in depth. So now I'm going to dedicate these four formations right here to its own volume, starting with the doubles offset weak, the normal Y off, and the flex Y off. And the difference is because the tight end is with the linemen. He's not open and flexed out no more. So it's still considered a 2x2 set. Okay, it's just the tight end is also with the linemen, and that's gonna help. And I didn't realize how convenient and beneficial that was before. And I'm still trying not to do trips. As you can see, I'm still trying to keep this thing as a 2x2 type of setup or format. Okay, so just take a look at the doubles offset. We're going to go over some good audibles, some gameplay footage, some concepts, and some good ways that you can see the field, because our job is to take advantage of every blade of grass on this field, every space, every gap, every window, all of the opportunity. We need all the real estate we can take, and whatever the defense gives us, we want it. Okay. I got a perspective for you guys. If you guys play chess, you are going to love this breakdown and this analogy, just like we did last year with from the I formation tight with the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. You're gonna love this. So in today's lesson, if your football field was a chessboard, the quarterback is the king. There's nothing else you could say. The quarterback is the king. He's the most powerful piece on the board. He's to be protected. Everyone sacrifices for him, just like on the football field and the chessboard. So if you play chess, I need you to focus and laser in what I got to say. The king can only move one spot. So let's just say I didn't have a mobile quarterback. We're going as if I had a pocket passer. I can't move out the hash marks. I got to call all my shots from the pocket. And on the chessboard, the king can only move one square at a time. So everybody else on the field or on the board helps him out. So everything else centers around him. So next up are your rooks. Okay, these are my outside wide receivers. They can go up the field and they can go down the field. Now, for story purposes, we're just going to use these two pieces for just vertical and horizontal, just like in real life what a rook piece can do. So if you don't play chess, go look up the moves that these players can do and then tune into what I got to say and you'll get what I'm saying. So chess players really understand what I'm saying. So yeah, up and down, left and right. Nothing more, nothing less. These are your rooks. These are like, this is basically like saying run a fly, run a curl, run a out, or run a in. Nothing more, nothing less. Other positions have that job, such as your bishop piece. If you look in the slot right here, Ayuk on the left side, that slot receiver, that's called your bishop. Okay, and so on the chessboard, what the bishop does is just he can slant only. He can knife and dice and slice his way through the chessboard. And that's what we're gonna do with this guy right here today. Next up on the list will be your knight. Now, my knight is the tight end. The tight end don't really, he's not expected to go stretch the field vertically and do all those big plays, but he is a big part of the chessboard. You know, he's the most interior piece. He's one of the interior pieces, you know, along with the bishop and the king and stuff. So yeah, he on the chessboard he can move like two over and one up, or two up and one over. You know, he cover ground. He has a role. He's to be sacrificed for the king as well. And there's times where he's very important. There's time when he's not needed. You know, just like a tight end would be on the field for real. So and he blocked also. So next on your list is the offensive line. Now these are your little pawns. These are the little soldiers on the front line. You know, they're the front line of protection, front line of defense. On passing plays, they have to hang back and protect the king. On running plays, they go up the field and move like troops, just like a soldier would on an offense. So, what other way can I explain that? This is a chessboard. And last but not least is your queen piece. Okay, this is the quarterback's best friend, as you can see, standing right next to him, tall and proud. This piece is to be sacrificed as well. This is the most powerful piece next to the king. You know, if it wasn't for the king, the queen would be the most powerful piece, because if you guys like, you know, if you play chess, you know, the goal is to make sure you start freeing up the bishop, moving the pawns out the way, and letting the knight move out the way, and have a clear path for the queen to move. Okay, this queen piece can move front, back, left, right, up, down, diagonal, you name it. And we want to do the same thing on this football field with the queen piece. Okay, just think of the queen piece like how Reggie Bush used to be. Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart. Matt Leinart don't move out the pocket, but Reggie Bush is all at receiver, slot, flank, flexed. He's running reverses, out routes, in routes, um, base, counter trays, inside zones, traps, motion swings with auto motions, halfback slip screens, fakes, even involved in the passing game is a sacrifice. So that's what the queen piece do, and that's the whole goal. That's the point that I want to drive home. And in today's lesson, we are gonna cover some ground. And like I say, this is the paperwork part of the video or the scheme. This is the bookwork, the blueprint and stuff. I just want to show you what we got going on. I just want to throw my guns on the table and let you see what all we're working with. Now, what I mean by that is I'm finna show you guys the audibles to this scheme, and you may not pick up everything just in one video. It might take you a video or two or three to watch and understand where I'm going, but I'm gonna try to my best to make everybody understand at one time. Okay, I need to optimize every move that this queen piece can do. Okay, I'm about to set audibles right now, and I need, what I mean by that is, with these formations, these four sets: doubles offset weak, normal, and flex. The reason why it's just these four, because they all look the same. You know, they're similar, and that's 16 plays that we have that we can make this running back maneuver. And queen piece or running back, whatever you want to call them. I call it queen piece. Sometimes I call it running back. And what you want to do is make sure that for every single down, queen piece first. What can I do with the queen piece? What can the king do with the queen piece? Every single down. I mean, first down, second down, third down, fourth down. I don't care if it's fourth and 14. It can be fourth and 14. What can the running back do? Okay? So let's get to these audibles, and I'm gonna show you this thing. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna show you so many examples. I've already kind of played around with this for the last 3 weeks, and I've been, putting up some good numbers and stats and yards. So let's start off with the doubles offset. Then you got the doubles offset week. If you look at the formation, it's all the same as the normal, same as the flex Y off. And we already talked about stack Y off. We have videos for stack Y off. So we're just going to keep it more simple and work with these four. All right, let's start off with the doubles offset. What I always do, this guy asked me the other day, a few weeks ago in the comment section. He asked me, what's the difference? Um, why do I shy away from inside zone and I go with base? I don't shy away from it. It's just the time presented itself in those videos in that time. So what I got right now is a queen piece that we want to optimize everything. So I need inside zone and I want a base. And the base for the doubles offset is going to be a counter trade. There you go. There are times when you're going to be able to do counter trade, and there's times where you're going to not be able to do counter trade, and you're going to have to do a quick zone because counter trade takes too much time to develop. Okay. Along with that, in this formation is we're going to put a fake jet sweep. Now, I'm putting that right here because later on there's going to be a jet touch pass in one of the other sets, and I didn't have more room to put a fake. So there's your fake right there. Last but not least in this formation is the table route. Guys, I hope you know what a table route is. Table route is that little slant out flat route that the running back is running. If you have the right running back, as you see, I have Raheem Morris, 96 speed. This guy can clean up shop. And I don't even think he have to be blazing fast. I just happen to have him on this team. Okay. That's going to be the route for him. So that's all 4 plays, passing and running wise, that this running back is involved in the play. Even in this play, once I fake the jet, he's still doing a flat route to the left. Okay. Let's move over one. I'm going to keep this in order. Now, what I do with this, there's a flat route. So wherever the running back / queen piece on the board, I need him to be able to do everything possible on the field. Okay. Next, I take this RPO zone crap out and I put one of my deep passing routes. That's called switch. So sometimes they're going to key in on the queen piece and you're going to have to go over the top. So that's part of that too. Everything revolves around the running back, the queen piece. Okay. This is going to make so much sense once we get going with 4-minute offense. All right. Next, we're going to have an Rpo Re-Bubble. Now, this is a 2-way streak. There's times where you can hand it off to the queen piece or you can dump it off to the bishop as if it's a chessboard still. So it goes from the king to the queen to the bishop. And we're going to use the rooks and pawns for blockers and the knights. All right, you guys have seen me clean up plenty of times with that play right there.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And pass it right now. This is 3rd and inches. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And some room to roam now. And he's good. Being chased out left. And he slides and comes. That's complete out left to Ayuk. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to get this down the adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game.
All right, let's move forward. Halfback draw. There you go, right there. So far in our playbook, that's what the audibles look. I mean, I'm going to go over audibles again. You're going to see that part. I hate this part because I feel like y'all don't take notes and I feel like y'all don't understand until you see the action on the field. But it's all good. We're going to get there. So far we have an inside zone. We have a counter tray. We have a little inside RPO read to them, and we have a halfback draw. We still missing some things. Let's move forward to the normal. All right, in the normal, we have a 45 base. I'm going to keep that 45 base because it's a little different from the counter trade. Notice in the counter trade, 2 linemen are pulling. Let's go look at that. Sometimes you don't want 2 linemen to pull, and that takes longer than the 45 base to develop. So if you master the whole, master the box and the timing and the hat count, it's a numbers game. So you're going to see when it's time for what. All right, so what I do right here, I take slants out because that's a basic play. I'm going to put my first jet touch pass that they displayed. There you go. Now, what this does is it works off of the fake PA sweep right here. Those two are similar. So when you're when you're at the line of scrimmage, you're just going to go over to the formation of whatever you need. So now you have that on here. Next up from the normal Y-off is this motion halfback swing. This is a nice dump off pass. You can catch them in motion, and we have a play to mirror it. Spot wheel. It's the same type of look. And of course, we're going to make one of these receivers slant the back way so the user can go chasing the swing pre-snap, and we just throw it right past his face like we always do. Similar to the gun split slot and the slot offset formation. All right, so everything is revolving around the queen piece. And last but not least, we have the flex Y-off. There are still some running plays we don't have. I'll show you what I'm talking about. We'll take inside zone out because we already have inside zone on the doubles offset. And I'm going to exchange that for a trap, 0-1 trap. Now you got you got the running back in that same spot, but you got a lineman pulling from the other side. All right. You just never know how the defense are going to line themselves. Double slants, that got to go. Like I say, slants got to go. That's so basic. What I do with this is I put another route for the running back, Texas. Everybody should know what Texas is. Texas is one of these routes that's going to feed off this route right here. Okay, let's just say I run this play right here like 3 times straight or 3 times in the drive, and the user start picking him up. All it's going to take is a subtle change of movement with an audible called Texas, and that queen piece running back is going to make a sharp turn back the other way, and you're going to catch them every time. You can feed off these two. You can make a whole scheme. In fact, the whole scheme started out with this. I did it just like this. I was running flood and Texas back and forward, back and forward. I was running these two back and forward, and I made somebody a victim, and it turned into a whole scheme right here. All right. So let's get the other 2 audibles going, and we good to go. So 4 verticals. That got to go. One thing we don't have on here is a halfback screen. How did y'all let me go this far without having a halfback screen? So there you go, halfback screen. So now we have that. And PA seam digs, I let that go in exchange for, because some of these plays are stupid. Like look at that. These are like dumb plays. Like, you get sacked, man. This ain't no Patrick Mahomes out here. So we already have most of this stuff. You see what I'm saying? We already have an inside zone. That's basic. That's kind of basic. That's basic. Why not have a PA jailbreak screen? You know, there's times where the defense is going to be in like little cover 6s and stuff like that. So I do it just like that. Now, let's get on the field. All right, so first of all, I'm going to let you guys, if you want to take a picture and record all the audibles, there you go. That's the doubles offset. You got 2 running plays. You got a zone and a counter trade to feed off it. Sometimes, it all depends on the hat count and what's at the line of scrimmage, what's in the box.
I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
And past the 30. Here's Mostert. And across the chalk. Second down. Here's Mostert again. And he's going to take it in.
runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. And they'll work it in. Here's Mostert. And able to get this one across the... This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
You also have this little quick out to the running back. Sometimes I hot route circle and keep it like that, or I put him on the comeback, keep that combination going. As long as you can get a cheat. Oh, I'm trying to steal yards, okay? I'm trying to cover every aspect of this field as I can. Take advantage of all the space. I don't have to have Raheem Marshall just because he's a 96 speed. I can have any running back. As long as he's an 88 speed or better, if you ask me. I just need somebody to be out there because the slant route that he's running itself is a route. Because if you look at him, he's slanting up and he started breaking out. Once he get to that top part of that slant, you can throw him open to the sideline and you don't even need speed to get him open. So what I do is I sit up here and I put circle on the street. And I will sit up here and read circle just in case the cornerback isn't playing cover 2. And if he starts sinking, I may try to split that cover 2, with him and the safety. Or if he bail back and no one else lurks underneath, I just go to the running back. And then your third and fourth targets will be the 2 slant guys, the Bishop and the Rook coming across.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Open man is complete.
Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Lance able to find Mostert. And he's brought down after a very... Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll cross. Now Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Addition, certainly not in their favor here. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. Touchdown.
Coming across. All right, so that's that. There are times when you're going to be able to do a counter trade, inside zone. You might need a draw. You might need just one pulling lineman with a 45 base. Or you might need a trap the other way. And see, this is trap. Nobody moves. He don't know what's going on.
They'll run the draw with Mostert. 2. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Second down. Here's Mostert again. And he'll get it down here.
A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Pushes him aside at the 10. And on 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And able to...
In today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys...
So, yeah, and like I say, Texas feeds off this double slant play right here. That's the point of having Texas out here. So
Lance now on 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end. They'll look to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. Goal from just inside the 10. Here's Lance to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown. Lance looking to throw it. And it's complete. Here's Lance to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That is caught by the tight.
It could pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Again, it's Lance. Looking for the end zone. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49.
That's the point of having Texas out here. So, yeah, everything feeds off one another. And then we can go to the normal and see what we got. We got the swing route. Let's talk about that.
The field defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And he is out of bounds, but not. Throwing now is Lance. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets the. And they'll go for it. Lance. Able to haul it in as Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds.
The swing route is right here. You just hike the ball and just quickly dump it off to him. He's in space. He's in motion. It's cool that he's in motion. So there really isn't anything that I don't have out here that's available for my running back, my queen piece, right? So depending on how the linemen shift, in or out or over, that's going to determine whether you're going to do trap, base, draw, zone, or tray. You understand? So you got so many options now. So yeah, that's the doubles offset. That's the doubles offset week. If I was you guys, I would take a picture of this stuff. You got slants right here. Only reason why I do slants is because he got the table route. If this route wasn't in that play, I wouldn't even be doing this play. This play would be pointless. But you don't have hot route master. You can't hot route to this play. So slants made the cut. You understand? So, and to be honest with you, passing wise, this is my most effective route in the scheme, the table route. It's just a steal because they just waiting on the tight ends and they waiting on the slants, and the last thing they're worrying about is the running back leaking out the backfield, because see, these routes like that don't work. These routes, like, he's not in stride to get a speed burst and to get wide open. Like stuff like this and stuff like this ain't gonna cut it. You need this route. So that's how that thing go right there. Anything else we need to think about? Oh yeah, we could talk about the halfback slip screen. Yeah, so that's what that looked like. Of course, obviously, the linemen the user is gonna follow somebody going out for a pass, and you just kind of dump it off real quick. I mean, they played that one, but yeah, you guys know how that one go in the game.
Lance looking to throw it. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And out of bounds. Lance now on 1st down. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. Uses the stiff arm. Yeah, he will go. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's going to be.
We could talk about this too. Now, with this play in the doubles offset, the PA jet sweep, and the normal jet touch pass, those two kind of work off each other, right? There's times where the linemen are gonna close in and think the run is coming, and that's what opens up this route right here. And there's gonna be a user. The user, I should have showed you that real quick. The user is usually gonna be that middle linebacker. See the middle?
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. Open space inside the 10. And he's down inside. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. Yeah, he will go out right near the... Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And they will score. It's second down and goal. Lance. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Middle linebacker. And he's going to get taken out by the running back. You just got to be patient and poised enough. So in this sense, I wouldn't run it right here. I kind of be running like a, I'd probably be running like a draw right here. And I let everybody just draw up to the linemen and I go right past them. Man, you can, this is a very underrated play. Halfback draw is very underrated. So just can't have your hand on the speed button. Only thing I haven't went over yet is the PA jailbreak. Look, PA jailbreak screen, it's only going to work when they're playing off coverage. But it's times where you just don't know when they're going to do it. It's a critical time. When they do it, they do it. You just got to wait for it. And you got to be mindful of when they do give you cushion. All right.
Lance now on first down. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he gets this one just shy.
Guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too.
The switch route. This is pretty much like your deep concept out of all the plays. Now, what I would do is I kind of sometimes put X on the street and put circle on the comeback and just read it. With the switch concept, it's obvious, you know. If it's man-to-man, triangle is going to burn his man once he hit that sideline. Square is going to split the cover 2. Sometimes I send X to the flat, and I'll let it read like that. So
Escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49. They'll look to throw. And his ball is caught. To throw, it's Lance. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it looked like he got the feet down. On first down, Lance letting one go deep for the end zone. That'll be caught by Ayuk.
Yeah, that's how that thing goes. So I think I covered enough ground for you guys. You guys are going to love this stuff. I appreciate you guys, and I can't wait to get started for the 4-minute offense. This is Coach KK. Here are the audibles one more time. That's the doubles offset. Take a picture, screenshot it. That's the doubles offset week. Take a picture and screenshot it. That's the normal. This stuff is all going to make sense on the next video. All going to make sense. And that's the flex. And sometimes I may not get to use everything because everybody plays defense differently. So that's why we have all these weapons. These are like 16 different things that you can do. All right, y'all. This is Coach KK. Enjoy. I'm out.
This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy